Craig Sewing here, founder of The American Dream, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and neighborhoods. And I wanted to create this message for you, as I know we're in a crazy time as a country right now. We're going to talk about this thing, the coronavirus. First and foremost, my thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by this directly or indirectly. Our show is really a show that's predicated upon positive messaging, and right now I just feel like we have this 24/7 news cycle that's scaring the heck out of everybody, and real people are being affected, and my hope is it's an overreaction and things will get back to normal. But as they say, better to be safe than sorry. The reason for this message, though, as I mentioned, our show is about real estate. And when we look at things like this coronavirus, we often get caught up in the news and the fear and all these things we can't control. And so my hope with this message for you, the consumer, right, who's in your home now, watching the market get crushed, maybe even a little panicked, what do we do? How does this affect the real estate market? What's going on? Is there any silver lining in all this? There is. First and foremost, I think this will pass, right? And I think we'll get back to normal. I hope so. But I want to share with you something that's really incredible. When I launched The American Dream in 2016, I flew all across the country building a roster of the best realtors in now 52 cities across the country. That's over 500 of the brightest minds of the best, most reputable, top producing realtors in the entire country, in cities all across the nation, that help people and empower them with this thing called homeownership. And many call it the American Dream. So we have the best experts on the planet that are tied into our network that provide information all across the country. And something I want to let you know, not only do we have these experts that are tied into this network, but they hold information that can educate, empower, and engage you on things that are so important right now. When you see the stock market getting crushed, what that is that's a reaction by the marketplace because they're scared, it's fear, it's panic. What you might not realize is as a result of that, money is flowing into the safe haven of bonds. 30-year mortgage-backed securities, 10-year treasuries, you hear these types of buzzwords maybe. Their yields, mortgage rates are at unprecedented lows. Now, what does that mean? That means if you own a home right now, you absolutely need to explore refinancing it. And over the last few years, you've probably built some equity. Well, your credit card debts, the interest on them is not tax deductible. It's probably 10, 15, 20%. Your home equity line of credit might be adjustable. Consolidating that together into one low fixed rate that's tax deductible, it is one of the best opportunities I think we'll ever see in our lifetime to refinance your mortgage. If you own a home, you absolutely need to explore it. Reach out to your mortgage professional. If you need a great one, we can connect you. Number two, if you're looking at buying in a year, 3 years, 5 years from now, into that move-up scenario because you know you're going to expand your family or you're ready to get out of that home, at that time, mortgage rates might be 4, 6, 10%. In the 80s, they're 15 to 20%, right? You might want to hyper-accelerate that thought process. Look, I don't get paid a commission for anyone buying or selling homes at all. I don't get paid an override if you reach out to any of the realtors in our network. I'm the executive producer of a TV show called The American Dream. I'm the entrepreneur who created this studio and the media company, Ignite Now Media. I don't benefit from anything. But what I want to share with you is just a thoughtful approach to your most important investment, your home, right? And it's a home. When we talk about investment, you build equity, you get tax write-offs. We're talking about interest rates. That's all really important stuff. It's the backbone of your finances in many cases. And if you're a renter, stop paying your landlord's mortgage and capitalize on that opportunity. But it's also your home. It's the place that you raise your family, you build memories, you tap into community and neighborhoods. And my parents live in the house I was raised in. So it's important to you. Home is where the heart is, right? You need to be fully aware of what's happening right now. It's crazy, it's scary, but as my mom once said, turn lemons into lemonade. There are opportunities that exist out there in low rates, move up buyers, refinancing. I do believe this will pass. As the person who founded a show that combats negative media, that 24/7 news cycle, I hope it's an overreaction. I'd rather us overreact than underreact, but let's not forget, the news makes money off this stuff. They make money off of you being in fear. Any news article you go to now, any news site, it's all negative. all the stories, they feed off of this, sadly. And, you know, we got to prepare ourselves. And I can't underestimate the importance of protecting your family and paying attention. But let's also be careful. Let's not get sucked into this. This is the greatest country on the planet. More opportunity here than ever, anywhere. Millions of people went into this country, not out of it. There's a reason for that. So in all this stuff, let's focus on the things we can control. The sun goes up, the sun goes down, the ocean goes in and out, life goes on, the world keeps turning. Let's look for that silver lining. Right now, there are opportunities that exist out there. Explore them. And if you need advice, if you need to be connected with anyone, we have the best professionals. And I don't get paid an override, a commission, a kickback, or a referral fee. I just want to educate you. I consider myself a consumer advocate. And right now, there's some information that's being missed by our mainstream media that I wanted to share with you today. Anytime you need to reach out to us or any of our partners, and we want to educate you on what the real story is. So that's the story right now on homeownership. Pay attention, and we're here for you in any way we need. Cheers to your American dream.